thatmovieguyUK.
As most YouTube channels are going to be reviewing Tomb Raider first before anything else of the new movies this weekend, I thought I'd decide to go the other way around and review Mary Magdalene, which is Gareth Davis's latest film. If you are not aware of who Gareth Davis actually is, he made Lion, and it had a big award push the year prior. For me, the story of Mary Magdalene has always been a very interesting one. The fact that she was always condoned as a prostitute and a fallen woman, as they call her in most of religious context over the years. The fact that she's been deemed the apostle of the apostles by the Catholic Church in recent years has really elevated her into more of a statutory part of, well, the apostles of Jesus Christ. I am not a religious man myself. Before we start this review, I am intrigued by religion, but I do not follow any form of religion at all. So the story of the film, it follows, well, obviously Mary Magdalene, played by Rooney Mara, and she lives with her family in a small fishing village. She does not want to get married to a man and has different kinds of thoughts and processes than the rest of her family. At one point she runs away after praying in the synagogue, which she's not meant to be doing by herself, and then she gets drowned. Well, she gets drowned multiple times to get rid of a demon, and she meets Jesus of Nazareth. Okay? Then Jesus of Nazareth at this point was building a reputation for himself with his apostles. She eventually goes to see Jesus and the miracles happen, but not in the usual 1960s miracle way. And she decides to leave her family and join the apostles and on their march to Passover in Jerusalem, which, well, we obviously know what happens then. Gareth Davis's portrayal of Mary Magdalene is very admirable, I believe. It is a very strong feminist piece, which I really enjoyed. Rooney Mara and the rest of the female cast really do give a strong presence in this film. And it felt like in most of the scenes that Mary Magdalene was a stronger voice than Jesus within the group of the apostles, which was interesting. But when it came to Rooney Mara herself, I think she does carry this film quite well. It is a 2-hour film, which it can drag quite a bit, but she does the best with what she could. Davis gives a very grounded view of the tale and a very, obviously, rejuvenating and fresh view of Mary Magdalene, and it's a very breathtakingly shot film. The scenery is beautiful, and his choice of natural light throughout the whole film, which obviously is a necessity for a period piece like this, was very nice. It was very well canvassed. I really liked Davis's style towards the film. But Mary Magdalene does lack a lot of grit. Like we see in Passion of the Christ, we see a lot of the truth of what actually happened in Jerusalem, that Passover, obviously the crucifixion and the resurrection of Christ. And I felt like it just didn't have that raw power that some other films have, like obviously Pasolini's The Gospel According to Matthew, which I feel like is a more of an interesting watch than Mary Magdalene. You get more a perspective or a different kind of angle. This was very safe. I feel like Davis and other studios wanted to offend Christians or anyone else really. This would have been a great performance by Joaquin Phoenix, but I feel like he played the concept of a false prophet a bit too much in this film. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, because obviously this is a religious film, so I was expecting a Jesus Christ kind of moment, but he was like an emo teenage child who wasn't getting his way in life, and that was very irritating. Magdalene is visually beautiful and its message is very strong. It's a very strong female-led film. It gives justice to the story of Mary Magdalene, and it gives a fresher opinion of her as a person and how important she was to Jesus Christ and the rest of the apostles. Have you guys seen Mary Magdalene? Were you bored? Were you intrigued? Please let me know, comment below. I always like to know what you guys think. My written review will be on the website, www.thatmovieguyUK, and obviously my next review will be Tomb Raider, which will be tomorrow probably. And obviously all I can say now, guys, is diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, diolch, danke, yeah, everything like that. So yeah, never change, guys, never change.